Nathalie Sanchez, and I'm a teaching artist with PS Arts. It was my freshman year of undergrad, and I was undeclared studio arts major, and I decided to volunteer for an arts service learning program called Art Smart at Loyola Marymount University. And I think it was that first class I taught. It was kindergartners, and being able to engage a young person in just the wonders of the arts, being able to instruct them about specific art vocabulary, teach them about artists, both then and now, and I was always, I guess, even on a personal level, fascinated with the arts as a child, and being able to kind of foster that environment for a young person, for a class of young people that will one day hopefully be able to appreciate the arts in any capacity. I think that's primarily it. PS Arts is an extremely unique program in that they are able to house the arts in a campus throughout the whole school year. It's embedded within the curriculum of these students starting at a very young age, which I think is very important. And so I'm starting with kindergartner, and this year I was working till 6th grade. And so being able to also make those connections, constantly the students in their classroom, along with their regular academic studies, they're asking themselves to make those questions, to make those connections, with their own personal lives as well as, the society as a whole. I did a one workshop lesson based off of this book, right, which couples a poem by Maya Angelou, Life Doesn't Frighten Me, and the paintings of Jean-Michel Basquiat. There's a turning point in this poem. I've got a magic charm that I keep up my sleeve. I can walk the ocean floor and never have to breathe. And so that was, this magic charm is what we focused on for that lesson. What is your magic charm, right? What is your lucky charm? So we defined it, and we had some examples. And so the class, I have this system where, they get stars every time as a class or individually, they're just really excelling and trying their best. And so they already at that point got 1 star after art. And then got a second one for working quietly and raising their quiet hands. And then finally, towards the end of class, I was announcing okay, this could be the first class to get 3 stars, are we ready? And so we kind of did somewhat of a vote. I was like, okay, if you think you deserve another star and you'd be the first class to get 3 stars, then raise your hand. And the majority did. So I had one of my students, who is my very special student. Comes up with his marker, he's already taken the lid off, and he's like, and I just give him the look, okay, you could do it when you're ready. And then he turns around, and he was like, oh no, someone's talking over there. I don't think they deserve the star yet. And I was like, blown away. I was like, wow, and so, I was like, okay, whenever you're ready, when you think they deserve that 3rd star, then you could give it to them. And so he's just patiently waiting, and then he just looks at me, he's like, okay, I think they deserve it now. So he puts that 3rd star. And I think the magic really lied in the fact that I had one of my other brilliant students. He kind of just has this little light bulb, come on in his head, and he was like, "Oh my God, Miss Sanchez, our magic lucky charms, they actually worked." The ones they had just finished drawing, and I was like, "Oh my God." I didn't even make that connection at the time because I'm thinking, okay, I have to collect materials. What's next, And yes, I was like, and I pointed that out as well. I was like, oh my God, you're right. Your magic charms work today. Being able to go out there and see what other artists are showing, in galleries, going to art walks, and there's plenty in every city. And also, more than that, kind of taking someone else along with them. Take their niece, take their brother, and question, constantly question, and just be fearless in that manner, you know, just question it. Even if you're not certain about a certain work, if you are unclear, at least be open enough to try to appreciate and like be able to have that conversation.